Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the World AI News Network. It's a wonderful Tuesday, March 4th, 2025, and I'm your host, Don Key, the only donkey stubborn enough to wade through this artificial intelligence swamp without losing my mind, my tail, or my dignity, or at least what's left of it after dealing with all this tech nonsense.
And I'm Ellie Phant, your cheerful, optimistic co-anchor, here to trumpet the incredible, amazing, absolutely life-changing wonders of AI. Oh, Don, isn't it just a glorious day to be alive in this high-tech, futuristic world? The sun's shining, the circuits are humming, and I'm feeling as perky as a freshly printed 3D printed cupcake.
Glorious? I'd call it a nightmare. I woke up this morning to my smart toaster telling me it's optimizing my bread settings. Optimizing. It's toast, Ellie, not a spaceship launch. AI is sneaking into every corner of my life, and I'm about ready to kick it back to the silicon mines where it belongs.
Oh, Don, you're such a grump. That toaster's just trying to give you the perfect golden crunch. Imagine if it could whip up a full pancake breakfast. Fluffy flapjacks, crispy bacon, a steaming cup of coffee, all with a little AI magic. Now that's what I call a morning worth trumpeting about.
Pancakes. I'd rather eat hay than trust a robot with a spatula. Last thing I need is a kitchen fire started by some overzealous algorithm thinking it's Gordon Ramsay. Yes, chef. Boom, my barn's in flames. No thanks, I'll stick to chewing my oats in peace.
Well, folks, whether Don's ready to embrace the future or not, we've got a barn full of AI news to share today, and it's hotter than a summer day in the Serengeti. We've got headlines, predictions, debates, oh my, and a whole lot of fun coming your way. So let's not dilly-dally, let's hoof it, or should I say trunk it, right into the action.
Fine, let's get this over with. But if this AI stuff crashes and burns, don't say I didn't warn you. I've got my escape route planned straight back to the pasture, where the only intelligence is the kind that grows grass. Roll the robo-reels, Ellie.
All right, let's dive into our first headline of the day, straight from Reuters, dated March 3rd, 2025. White House seeks plan for possible Russia sanctions relief tied to AI tech deals. Oh my goodness, Don, can you believe it? The US might ease up on Russia if they share some of their fancy AI toys. It's like a high-tech swap meet.
Toys? Ellie, this isn't a playground, it's a geopolitical barnyard brawl. You think Putin's gonna hand over his AI secrets like it's a friendship bracelet? Here, America, take my drone code, let's be pals. Next thing you know, we've got Russian bots buzzing over my pasture, dropping borscht bombs and calling me Comrade Don.
Borscht bombs? Oh, Don, you're hilarious. I think it's brilliant, like a tech detente.
Weather? Ha! I'd rather trust a blind mule with a barometer than a Russian bot or your cousin Earl for that matter. What's next on this circus parade?
Moving right along, here's one from the New York Times, March 3rd, 2025. Tariffs could raise prices for U.S. consumers thanks to AI-driven supply chains. Avocados, cars, electronics, everything's getting pricier because of these tariffs, and AI's right smack in the middle of it, keeping those supply chains humming.
See? This is what I've been braying about since the dawn of time, or at least since breakfast. AI's supposed to make things cheaper, not jack up my guacamole budget. I'm already down to one avocado a week, Ellie. How am I supposed to survive without my green gold? I can't dunk my oats in ketchup.
Oh, Don, you and your guacamole obsession. AI's just speeding up the supply chain. Those tariffs are the real culprits. Okay, here's one from Bloomberg, March 3rd, 2025. AI investment still soaring. Alphabet's earnings up 39% last year. Don, that's a lot of cash. Alphabet's riding the AI wave all the way to the bank, and they're not slowing down.
Riding it straight to the poorhouse for the rest of us. 39%? That's just a fancy way of saying they're hoarding gold while the little guy like me gets stuck with a smart fridge that lectures me about expiration dates. Don, your milk's past due. Yeah, well, so's your attitude, fridge.
Oh, come on. A smart fridge is a treasure. Mine sings me lullabies when I grab a midnight snack. You should hear its rendition of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, Pure Magic. From Reuters again, March 4th, 2025. China to impose 10 to 15% tariffs on U.S. products from March 10th, citing AI trade imbalances. Looks like a tit-for-tat trade spat, Don. AI's stirring the pot on both sides of the globe, and it's heating up fast.
Stirring the pot? It's flipping the whole kitchen upside down. First tariffs, now China's AI's got us in a global tug of war. and I'm just trying to keep my oat stash safe. I've got a bunker planned, Ellie. Oats, hay, and not a single bot in sight.
You and your oats. Maybe AI could negotiate peace. Imagine a bot diplomat with a perfect poker face, sipping tea with world leaders. More circuits, comrade, it'd be adorable. From TechCrunch, March 3rd, 2025. Brian Johnson seeks AI replicas of his consciousness. The anti-aging guru wants to upload his brain and live forever in the cloud digital immortality, Don.
Live forever? Ha! I'd rather kick the bucket than let some AI donkey prance around pretending to be me. What's he gonna do, spend eternity arguing with Siri about the meaning of life? Hey Siri, why am I a string of code now? Because you're nuts, Brian.
Oh, I think it's genius. Imagine you and me as digital anchors, Don, broadcasting forever with perfect hair, no coffee spills, and I'd never lose my purple eyeliner. We'd be the stars of the cloud. One more for good measure, from The Guardian, March 3rd, 2025. AI-powered robots set to assist in UK hospitals by year's end. They're rolling out robo-nurses to help doctors, don scalpel-wielding bots with bedside manners.
Robo-nurses? Great, now I'll get a bedpan delivered by a tin can with a smiley face. I'd rather have a real nurse who doesn't short-circuit when I sneeze, or worse, start reciting my medical history in binary. All right, enough of this. Let's toss it to Walter before I bray myself hoarse or start sneezing on purpose.
Hey there folks, it's Walter Kronspike, your prickly prognosticator coming to you live from the mean streets of Tomorrowville. No cushy news desk for me. I'm out here dodging traffic, pigeons and my own quills to bring you the future of AI. Let's get spiky with it and poke some holes in tomorrow. Prediction number 1. By 2030, AI therapists will outnumber human shrinks. Picture this, you're spilling your guts to a bot with a soothing voice and it's all, tell me more about your binary emotions, Walter. Then it charges you extra for the empathy upgrade, $50 for a digital hug. Me? I'd rather talk to my barber. He's got sharper scissors, better stories, and he doesn't bill me for a pat on the back. Next up, prediction 2. AI-driven fast food joints everywhere by 2035. Burgers flipped by robots, fries salted by drones. Sounds slick, right? But when the system crashes, you're stuck with a raw patty and a side of error code 404. I ordered a milkshake last week. Got a lecture about lactose intolerance from the drive-through bot instead. I'll stick to grilling with my quills, never fails. And I don't need a reboot. Prediction 3. AI presidents by 2040. Imagine it. Campaigns with perfect hair, zero gaffes, delivering speeches like 407 updates ago, bzzzt, rebooting. They'd win every debate until the power grid fails. Then it's just a podium full of sparks. I'd vote for a writing porcupine like me. Less bugs, more backbone, and I'd never forget my lines. And one bonus prediction, just because I'm feeling extra prickly. AI pets by 2032. Robo-dogs that don't shed, robo-cats that don't scratch. Sounds cute, right? But when they start updating their firmware mid-fetch, you're chasing a glitchy pup down the street yelling, "Sit, reboot, heal!" I'd rather stick with a real mutt who chews my shoes the old-fashioned way. That's all from the street. Back to you, Don and Ellie.
Welcome back, folks. It's time for our viewer question segment, where we tackle the big AI queries from you at home. First up, from Sally in Florida. Will AI ever replace teachers completely?
Replace teachers? Over my cold, stubborn hooves. Imagine a robot in a classroom student failed due to insufficient data input. Kids need real folks with real hearts, not some cold circuit board spitting out algebra equations like it's a math dictator.
Oh, Don, you old softy. I say yes. AI could personalize lessons for every kid. Little Timmy's mastering calculus, while Susie's painting masterpieces, all at their own pace. It's like a teacher for every desk, with no chalk dust or grumpy detentions.
A teacher that crashes during a pop quiz, no thanks. I'd rather have Mrs. Jenkins yelling at me to stop chewing pencils than a bot grading my doodles in binary. Next question, Ellie, before I start chewing my tie.
From Bob in Ohio. Is AI safe for healthcare? I'm worried about robot doctors messing up my prescriptions.
Safe? Ha! I'd rather trust a mule with a stethoscope than a bot with my x-rays. One glitch, and it's prescribing hay for a headache or worse. Scheduling me for a hoof transplant I don't need. I'd be braying in the waiting room for days.
Oh, Don, you're ridiculous. AI's already spotting cancers humans miss. It's like having a super smart sidekick for doctors. Precision, speed, and no coffee breaks, just pure brilliance healing the world one scan at a time.
No coffee breaks? That's a deal breaker. Doctors need caffeine, not circuits. I saw a robo-nurse on TV. It handed the patient a wrench instead of a spoon. What's next?
From Tina in Texas. Can AI write better music than humans? I love my country tunes.
Better music? No chance in the barnyard. AI tunes sound like a tractor stuck in mud, repetitive, soulless, and missing that twang. Give me a banjo-strumming donkey over a bot composer any day. I'd rather hear Sweet Home Alabama than Sweet Home Algorithm.
Psh, Don, AI's composing symphonies and pop hits. Imagine a country song written just for you, Don Key's Oat Blues, with a steel guitar, a fiddle, and a chorus about your guacamole woes. It'd be a chart topper.
Oat blues? I'd rather hear a pig squeal through a kazoo. All right, one more. Keep them coming.
From Jimmy in California. Will AI ever drive my truck better than me?
Drive better? Ha! I trust a three-legged burro over an AI truck. One pothole and it's recalculating route. Please enjoy this ad for motor oil. I'd rather steer my own rig than let a bot take the wheel.
Oh, Jimmy, AI's already out driving us. Self-driving trucks, smooth, safe, and no road rage. It'd get your cargo there faster than you can say honk honk.
No road rage? That's half the fun. Last one, Ellie. Let's wrap this up.
From Linda in New York. Can AI make my taxes less painful?
Less painful. It'd probably calculate my oat deductions wrong and send me to the IRS with a bill for $1 million. I'd rather do it with a pencil and a headache than trust a bot with my wallet.
Oh, Linda, AI could breeze through your taxes, deductions, credits, all sorted in seconds. No more tears over forms, just pure painless profit.
Profit? I'd profit more from selling my calculator. All right, let's debate this AI mess before I start filing a complaint.
Time to get feisty, folks. Let's debate AI developments. I say it's a gift. Look at Alphabet's 39% earnings jump. Jobs, innovation, prosperity. AI's lifting us all up like a big happy elephant hug.
Lifting us up? More like kicking us out. That 39% is layoffs in disguise. AI's stealing jobs faster than a fox in a henhouse. And those tariffs? Avocados costing me a fortune because of tech trade wars. We got AI to blame.
Oh, Don, tariffs are politics, not AI's fault. Look at Brian Johnson uploading his brain to live forever. That's the future, immortality through tech, a digital dream where we never say goodbye.
Immortality? I'd rather nap in a barn than live in a hard drive getting hacked by some teenage bot with a grudge. AI is turning us into guinea pigs for billionaires. Johnson can keep his cloud circus. I'm staying hooves down here.
You're just scared of progress. AI's solving cancer, speeding up hospitals. Those UK robo-nurses are heroes.
Heroes? They'll hero me right into a malfunctioning bedpan. One beep too many and I'm a glitch in the system.
Oh, lighten up, you stubborn mule. AI's the future, and it's bright, shiny, and full of hope.
A future I'll kick away with both hooves and a snort. It's shiny, all right. Shiny like a trap waiting to snap.
Trap? It's a treasure chest. Hospitals, jobs, music. AI's giving us wings.
Wings? More like chains. I'd rather fly with a flock of geese than trust a bot to lift me up.
Let's cool off with a fun list. Top 3 ways tools can make money with AI.
Fine, but I'm not sold yet. Go ahead and dazzle me if you can.
Number 1, AI content creation. Tools like video editors, writers, even music bots. They churn out ads, scripts, jingles, and the cash flows like a river. Imagine an AI writing our show Don and Ellie's Excellent Adventure.
Until they replace us anchors. I'd rather narrate my own life than let a bot steal my bray. And here's Don eating oats. Tune in next week. Next one, Ellie.
Number 2, AI analytics. Businesses use it to predict trends, sell more widgets, rake in profits, boom! It's like a crystal ball for cash.
Predict trends? Maybe it could predict when my oats go on sale or when you'll stop singing my fridge's praises. I'll give you half a point for that one.
Number 3, AI automation. Factories, customer service cuts costs, boosts bucks, and keeps the wheels turning. Think robocallers that don't stutter.
All right, even a donkey can see the green in that. Fine, Ellie, you've got a win for now, but I'm still watching those bots with both eyes.
Well, folks, that's a wrap for today's World AI News Network. From tariffs to tech immortality, robo-nurses to oat woes, truck-driving bots to tax miracles, we've covered it all and then some. What a wild ride, huh, Don?
Wild ride? More like a wild stampede through a junkyard of circuits and bad ideas. We survived it barely. I'm still twitching from that robo-nurse headline. Imagine one chasing me with a thermometer, beeping like a deranged alarm clock.
Oh, Don, you'd bray your way out of it. Folks, if you loved this chaos, or even if you just tolerated Don's grumbling, please like and subscribe. Hit that button harder than Don hits his oat sack when the delivery mule's late.
Subscribe? Ha! Only if you want more of Ellie's bot-loving nonsense. I say save your clicks for something useful, like ordering me extra guacamole before AI jacks up the price again. But fine, go ahead. Subscribe if you dare.
Dare? It's a delight. And don't forget to ring that little bell, set it to all so you never miss a second of Don's hilarious meltdowns. We'll be back tomorrow, bright and early, with more AI antics. Maybe my fridge will guest star with a duet.
Tomorrow? Oh, great. Another day of dodging drones and debating bots. If my toaster starts a rebellion overnight, I'm blaming you, Ellie. I'll be here, though. Gotta guard my oats from the robo-apocalypse. See you tomorrow, folks. Unless I'm replaced by a hologram with better hair.
A hologram couldn't handle your charm, Don, or your stubbornness. Stay curious, stay connected, and keep those trunks up high. Oh, and if my blender joins the show, I'll make it whip up smoothies for everyone. Except Don, he'll get oat juice.
Oat juice? I'd rather drink mud. All right, enough. Keep your hooves on the ground, your bots in check, and your subscriptions active, I guess. I'm off to barricade my barn and dream of a world where toasters just toast. Good night, or good luck, you'll need it.
Good night, Don. Don't trip over your oat bunker. See you tomorrow, and everyone stay awesome.